It's a gorgeous fall day. It's October 13th today. It's holiday in Canada, Thanksgiving Monday. We do it earlier than the US. Anyways, I was thinking I might just film some feel goods and see where it leads today. Focus. I never do this trick anymore, so see how long it takes. Okay, that counts. Okay, so originally I was thinking if I showed up and there was nobody at the skate park, I would make some cheesy title like why skateboarding isn't dying, even though the park was empty, but there's a couple people here. Instead, let's call it like 100 reasons why skateboarding isn't dying. And each one of them will be the trick, because you guys know why. Every one of those tricks can feel good when you learn them. And that's a whole lot of reasons why. I probably won't call it anything that dumb, but yeah, we'll see. I believe that was 5 more reasons. There's 5 more flipping reasons for you. I'm sorry, couldn't resist the dad joke. So I'm actually still on the same setup. It's been 7 months now. Pretty good. And one of the things that I struggle with the slightly bigger wheelbase is frontside flips, believe it or not. And about a year ago, I was losing my mind trying to frontside flip out of this. Today it seems to be working. Let's see how many I can get out of 5 or 10. So 5 out of 5, I'm pretty happy with that. What would happen before is, I think just because this truck being further back on the bigger wheelbase just made it harder to kick down on the tail. And so it wouldn't lift up and come up as easily. And so I would keep trying and they would just keep going 90 degrees and landing like that. And it was actually really sketchy. I often felt like I was gonna hurt my ankle. But part of it is I was skating those New Balances that I can't even remember the name of right now, that I love, but they have a big round toe. And I think that was getting in the way a little bit. And I was also skating boards with longer tails on slightly shorter trucks. So just like, I couldn't get the scoop. I still am having a hard time like really hucking and lifting this. The Baker deck 825 with the 144 Indies still have hands down my best frontside flips on, because they just like lift right up. But I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe I'll try one where I actually try and pop it, and we'll see if it messes up my consistency. We'll try 5 actually trying to huck it. So 3 out of 5, and I don't feel like they're as clean. We'll try one more. Yeah, I feel like I can only do them good if I don't try really hard. As soon as I try really hard, like it was like the 2nd or 3rd try, we got the one where it like lags and stays on the ground. So that's what I hate, and that's what was happening to me all the time. And I was obsessing over it, but yeah, gotten over it now. We got a newish ledge out here at UBC with an uphill run up. There's Mr. Liam Dawson down there. And then it's also got this lined concrete, and it's really windy. So it looks really good, but it kind of sucks. I want to do a trick on it though. That's probably what I get for saying that this ledge sucks. I kind of sat on my hand. Oh well. Okay, so it's actually a super fun ledge. Whoa. Super fun ledge with bad run up and not good filming conditions underneath this thing. It's really windy and cold under here. Oh, flat spots on this ground. Look at that's your wheel. Nice. I gotta see if I can try a kickflip and then heel flip. No, can't set up that fast. I gotta land and heel flip. I don't think I got the 2 flip tricks. Oh. Oh. I also haven't stopped bleeding from that fall when I sat on my hand. Drank like an ounce.
That's
of blood.
crazy.
So we are at this spot with this big, tall, super crunchy ledge. And then it also has this longer, lower one that I like more. Tall. I'll take it. This thing's genuinely getting so crunchy that it's hard to do tricks on. That was weird. I'm good. Oh. I think I'm done filming skating for the day, so we'll maybe end it with some parting words in a bit. Well, you guys, that was a whole lot of reasons why skateboarding is not gonna die anytime soon. And I don't want to add to any of the hysterics around it. So I think sometimes things like this keep getting talked about because it becomes popular and they keep seeing it. People keep seeing it on their feeds. And then next thing you know, it's a trending topic. So all of a sudden everybody's doing it. And it's as simple as like punching into vidIQ, you know, like punch skateboarding into the title generator. And then it comes up with a bunch of things. Why skateboarding is dying, why skateboarding isn't popular. And it's all just based on what people are talking about, and it's this sort of self-perpetuating thing that's growing. I think what really is happening is there's a massive correction in the industry, and it's being whittled down to its true supporters, like the real core skateboarders who really want to keep doing it for the rest of their lives. Those are the people who are now propping up and supporting the industry, and we're basically seeing all the fluff cut out. And for your average everyday skateboarder like myself and everybody else, it really isn't going to affect us unless the means of producing skateboards just disappears, in like a catastrophic event, in which case we have way bigger problems than not skateboarding. Chances are all your means of food production and other daily necessities will be gone at that point too. So skateboarding will be the least of your concerns. But basically, short of a serious world event like that, we're probably going to have skateboarding because people like you and like me are going to want to keep doing it, and somebody will supply it. The only other way would be if it got so expensive to produce skateboards, it was literally not feasible to be able to buy them and use them. So my point is, skateboarding isn't going anywhere for the vast majority of us. What really sucks is anybody whose livelihood is dependent on skateboarding thriving. So there is major shakeups in the industry. There's so many people having to downsize. We've seen it in all sorts of things. Basically, in my opinion, what we're seeing the value of skateboarding to society being reflected right now. Skateboarding is primarily only valuable to the people who do it. And because society doesn't value it very much, basically what it means is if you expect to make a living off of skateboarding, I will tell you right now in my dadliest way possible, get a job, get an education, get a trade, do something. If you were thinking you're going to make money on YouTube in skateboarding, or if you're going to make money in skateboarding or in the industry in skateboarding, get a more useful trade. Society doesn't have a huge amount of use for skateboarding. It's really basically a public nuisance. And I know some people are going to get really butthurt about that in the comments, but like, let's be honest, what's the actual value of skateboarding to society? Other than the fact that it probably keeps a few derelicts busy here and there, for the most part, we are a nuisance. So I think skateboarding is becoming right-sized in a societal sense because we don't provide much value to anybody else other than ourselves. So what that means is that it's basically up to us to support the brands and the people in the industry that we think have skateboarding's best interests at heart. It's really that simple. And anyways, this is just one guy's opinion. Like, I love skateboarding deeply, but I also recognize that it doesn't provide much value to other people, and that's fine. There's lots of things like that. Surfing doesn't provide much value to most people who don't surf. It's just one of those things where it's a very self-contained industry, and when society in general stops seeing any value in it, then it implodes on itself. That's it. We're done. That's my personal opinion on it all. I'm interested to hear yours. I'm sure there'll be some hot takes. Okay. See you next time, you guys.